The 30-second chair stand tests functional lower body strength. To administer this test, you'll need a chair with a straight back and a stopwatch. Place the rear legs of the chair against a wall so that it cannot slide backwards. Have your patient sit towards the front of the chair and fold her arms across her chest. Ask her to keep her feet flat on the floor and sit upright. She should try to stand up, keeping her arms folded across her chest without pushing off with her arms. When you say go, she should stand up all the way and then sit back down, doing this as quickly as she can until you say stop. Arms should remain folded across her chest throughout the test. Stand close enough so that you can catch the patient if she loses her balance. If the patient gets tired, she may rest, but let the time keep going. If she cannot stand even once, the test score is 0. Not being able to stand up from a chair without using one's arms to push up indicates a high risk for falls. Record the number of times the patient stood up in 30 seconds. If the patient is over halfway to a standing position at the end of 30 seconds, count it as a stand. Now, based on the age and sex of your patient, find their normal range on this chart. If your patient's score is below the norm for his or her age and gender, it indicates lower body weakness, a risk factor for falling. If the patient can't stand up even once without using her hands, allow her to push off using a hand on the chair. Be sure to document any adaptations. The test score is still 0 for purposes of comparing to normative standards, but this way her personal performance can be evaluated from one assessment to the next. I find this test is very helpful for monitoring the effects of strength training. It's also useful for motivating patients because they can see how much they improve by doing strengthening exercises on a regular basis.